on.
Oh God, I know it's not going to be you.
Yeah.
Joe Balls. Joe Balls is almost always the first guy.
I'm going with Dan E. Boyd.
Oh, Danny Boyd, yeah.
Yeah. All right. See,
Chris Greenaway.
we caught catfishing. Catfishing comes in second shift. We caught him early.
Nobody. Look, nobody. Maybe we're done. Maybe I jumped a shark.
Oh,
Dakota's the first thing. So he would be the first to get blocked.
Dakota. Yes, right.
Timed out. Yeah. What's going on, Dakota?
I'm watching you, Dakota.
Dilbert, what's going on?
Fubar's got the backup.
Yeah. So you guys see we have John Wilburn, our super mod. He just came by the house here to drop off the transmission for Plan Z. So he came over and had some chocolate pie, and now
Yes.
This.
It's a way to spend the Sunday afternoon.
This is what I'm saying.
That's it.
You can't really moderate from here, though, can you?
Oh, I can. And we're going to get Dakota a timeout because Fubar,
Oh, that's why you ain't got the phone.
Fubar might not be on, he's on call, you know.
Curtis bites and personally blames John Woodworth.
Yes, that's
Okay.
Yes, that
That's
makes
important.
complete sense.
He's also a tout, Curtis.
Yes.
I noticed.
We think it's Bryant, but that's his, you know.
Catfishing Chris, I came in and heard my name. You didn't do it. No, we were speculating on who the first person was going to be in. Kurt Zimmerman, what's happening, brother, man? Oh, let's see. Steve J, what's going on in Illinois? Numbnuts, what's happening? Creekside Garage. John Trudell, what's happening, brother? This Chris Greenaway.
There we go.
Next car for the paint booth is going to be the Plan Z Dart. We're going to paint it gold. I've already got the paint.
Trudell will be happy to know we got another Plan Z video coming up. The last one on the transmission is in the works.
Yeah, the transmission is here now. The only thing missing is
Yes.
the converter, and we'll have that next week.
We got a timeout Dakota.
Yeah, definitely getting him time. It's Hoosier's Garage. What's going on? He's saying hey to you, man.
Hey, Hoosier's Garage.
So is Kurt saying hey to you? You're popular, man.
Where is
Don Winnie English.
There
You're
we
calling
go.
us road toads? You're not far off, man.
We just sniped Dakota. 0, I got him, but you got to give it. He needs 0.
Zero.
He needs 3 more timeouts tonight.
Yes, Dakota. I left it up to Shane Polito over at TCI. So he's actually a slant six guy. He loves slant sixes. He has when he's building his own. So when I started to explain to him what I thought the thing needed, he was like 3 steps ahead of me. He's like, yeah, we can do this. So they're building us a custom converter specifically for that application.
Well, you know what? These guys can get a sneak preview of the transmission.
Oh, give him a sneak.
I didn't even
You
think
give him a
about
sneak
that.
preview of the transmission. Right? Oh, here.
Okay, so this is how the transmission came down with me today.
There you go.
So I buckled it in. I guess it's okay to use the HOV lane, right?
Yep.
The pan is red to match the engine for Plan Z. And there's no problem putting it on the seat because it's spotless right now.
That is a beautiful deep pan, man.
You like that?
Oh yeah.
Holds 3 extra quarts of oil.
Does it
Here's
really? So what's my total fill going to be on that?
Whatever stock is plus 3 quarts.
Sure.
I have never known how much it is. I just added
Just
to
keep
the line.
adding, right? I know.
Yeah, it's got a 1-inch spacer. So the pan is 1 1/8 extra deep, and the spacer is 1 inch. So it gives you that little bit of cushion for the pan getting dented and stuff, so it doesn't mash up against the bottom. I've never liked how close that filter was to the bottom of the pan anyway. And this pan has a magnet in it.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice little touch they added for the overdrives. Hoosier Garage, that trans is part of the family. Well, I hope so. It probably will outlast Tony and I.
It probably won't take much to outlast me.
The only thing that I didn't like is I should have gotten some shims for the thrust washers. Here's a sample thrust washer, and they were just more worn than I thought that came out of that donor trans, and got a little too much in play, but I think it'll be okay because I really don't think Plan Z is going to drive 100 or 200,000 miles.
No.
So it'll probably be just fine.
No, she's going to live her life an eighth or a quarter mile at a
Yeah,
time.
but that trans is great and pretty neat. I'm gonna give you guys the video of whatever I have left of it.
When is that video going to be up?
I guess when I get home. So I need to shoot one more little piece of it because I actually don't have any video of the thing together. I mean, I literally put the pan in that last night, stuck it in the car, got a few hours of sleep, and rolled out.
If you guys who aren't subscribed to his channel, John Wilburn, that's all it is, just John Wilburn. Go over there, check out his channel. How many videos do you have up now?
I don't know. I've got a few dozen videos.
A few dozen videos.
Yep.
You have to go watch them all now and like them all and subscribe and hit his bell. And what else do they do?
I'm having, and leave comments.
And leave comments.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with YouTube. After this transmission's done, we're going to be, well, after this transmission's done, I got a lot of cleanup to do from it, but we're going to have we're going to be building a 318. The one that you saw on the Christmas tree. So
Okay.
we'll be doing that, and got some other really neat stuff coming up later on in the year. But I'm excited to see what Plan Z does with that transmission.
So am I. I'm excited to see what it does with the motor.
Yeah,
You know,
all of it.
Well, the whole thing. The whole package.
Yeah.
It was a fun car with the basically stock motor in it. You know, you saw the video of it.
Oh yeah.
It,
Oh, yeah.
But this would actually really fucking rock.
If any of you guys who haven't seen the videos of Plan Z in the past, on my community page, there is a compilation video with lots of Plan Z clips.
It's, oh my God, it's Uncle Kathy.
Allegedly, they can't see that it's Uncle
Yeah.
Kathy.
That's right.
Okay.
Proof of
She
life.
lives. She lives.
Now, it's dark in here. Is there any way we can pop up the light a little bit?
Dark in here?
Yeah, it looks like we're sitting in gray.
Change your angle.
Oh, wait, shut
Change
that,
your angle.
shut that. No,
Shut
yeah.
Yeah, that's got the nuclear codes on it. You can't let them read that.
Did that brighten it up any?
Catfish and Chris, what's on my shirt? This is what you mark cartridges
Is
with.
that
Cartridges for small arms. This is the stamp they
Yeah,
put on
that's right.
boxes that UPS delivers that are dangerous.
What was the other shirt you had? You just run a different
Oh yeah, I
shirt.
have my sweatshirt on.
Oh. Kurt Zimmerman says, hi, Uncle Kathy.
Uncle No Identity says the legendary Uncle Kathy. He's got it right.
Don and Wendy bowed to the Queen.
Exactly.
Oh!
Curtis likes my t-shirts. Yeah, well,
Do a aluminum head comparison video.
you send the heads, we'll compare them.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
You heard the feds are looking for me. It's about time.
Man, you're not that hard to find.
Where's my Buffett still on his secret mission in
freezer.
Maryland? I believe he's actually leading the National Guard, but I can't say anything about that.
Dakota, am I out? No, you're not.
Lobo GTX, the Mopar guy from Argentina. Hail to the old school, bud. Yes, my Argentinian brother. Foreign floor Instagram. My UTG, so it smelled like cigarettes. Yes, that's normal. Yes.
Timeout number 2 for Dakota.
How many does he usually get?
He averages about 3.
LS6. Where am I from? I'm originally from New York City, but I've been down here in Nashville, Tennessee for the last 18 years.
Best head for a big block stroker. Big block stroker what?
Oh, Mopar. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't say.
Well, we can't assume.
He could be
Yeah.
offset grinding the crank in his weed eater.
Puglisi Speed Shop. Hello to my fellow. Look, where did you relocate to, Puglisi?
Online system. It's been a while since you catch a stream. Well, glad to have you. Curtis, why is the 340 so much better than the 318? Spoiler alert, it's not.
Anything new in the Nashville boner case? No, my brother Ralph is working security over there, but I know I haven't heard anything. Ryan, thank you, sir.
All right. Big block Mopar RB block. Best heads for street and strip.
Every week except for Christmas is here again. Miata sponsor name on the truck. On the trunk, yeah, absolutely. The Miata comes in after the Plan Z Dart pulls out. So 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so thereabouts.
He was
LS 654 from Brooklyn. Fountain Avenue, right? 150th Street, brother, right?
Buff is investigating Mopar crime rings.
Todd Denio, you should do a video of Uncle Kathy building an engine and one of her unleashing bottle rocket. She built the engine that's in the 67 Charger that we have, the black 67 Charger. I don't know if she really wants to drive bottle rocket. I've tried to get her to get in it and go, but she just doesn't seem motivated.
Papillon Cycles, any news on the Slant 6 dragster engine? Are you talking about for Plan Z Dart?
A lot of people just, foreigners, call them dragsters.
Yeah, anything with drag, yeah.
The motor's together and John just now brought the transmission for it.
It's had a transmission for an hour.
Yeah, the only missing link at this point is the torque converter, and we'll have that next week.
You have a drop shaft for it?
I have to have one made.
Wow.
I gotta short one up because I don't have a.
That's a super common drop shaft.
I don't have one. I gotta bring it over to my buddy Chuck.
I wish I had
my
done
drive
that
shaft
because
thing.
I probably could have scrounged one up.
It's the most common drive shaft in the world, but I've always used them to make other drive shafts.
Oh, because they're so
I
long.
use it right. So I thought I had one,
Yeah.
but I don't. The training that was in there was ball and trunnion.
Really?
Yeah, I had a ball and trunnion training in there. Yeah.
That late?
No, I put it in.
Oh, okay.
It was what I had laying around.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So I cut that and put the ball. I cut the regular drive shaft, put the ball and trunnion end on it. Figuring, I'll just. They're all over the place as drive shafts, and they're not. So I gotta bring two of them over to my buddy Chuck. He's got a jig for them and everything.
Okay.
And he's a much better welder than I am. That's
Greetings from
Coffee is
Lilburn.
tap dancing.
Yeah. Greetings from Lilburn, Georgia. Had no idea the 318 was so awesome. Yes, it is.
It really is.
Very underrated little engine.
Let's see. Sammy Kinnaman.
Martin Dollinger, a bunch of fools. Okay. Buff, we jumped the gun.
Who you guys are showing the Trolls No Mercy tonight? Oh my God.
Let me tell you, F-Zero and Ari, they're heavy-handed. I mean, they're heavier-handed than Fubar now.
Sammy Kinnaman. I have a question. I have a 1970 Challenger RT 426 Hemi 4-speed. I have a distributor cap that's getting really hot. I use stock distributor MSD power. What would cause a distributor cap to get hot?
The engine itself being hot, the radiant heat.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that would make the distributor cap itself get hot.
So what temperature does it normally run at? I don't know that I've ever observed the temperature of a distributor.
Can you light a cigarette off of it? I mean, is it that hot? Does it look like a sparkler? I don't
When you
know.
spray starting fluid, does it just combust?
P. Donardo, what's up, Uncle T, Staten Island? Happy New Year to you and your family. Happy New Year to you, brother, man. What part of Staten Island are you on? I was from Great Kills.
How come nobody talks about the Max Wedge motors, just the Hemi? I don't know.
Oh, we could talk about them.
Hoosier says that magnesium distributor caps usually glow orange in a
Magnesium.
bonfire. Buff was looking for the transmission. So we've got 4 installments of the Plan Z transmission up, and I'm going to scrape together everything left and do a final one. The transmission is done, and it is here.
Sammy, it's burned the MSD box 3. I don't know. I mean, if you've got I don't know what you use, what you got an MSD on a regular stock 426 Hemi for.
We have Chris Rock on here.
That's not really Chris.
Chris Rock, the comedian. That is him.
Okay.
I'm telling, it's got to be him.
Well, he wants to know about removing the accumulator spring.
If you do it, just the blocking rod is going to be 3 inches that fits in there, and toss the spring. Make sure the piston it goes in above it, and you're good to go.
Puglisi, you're in Mechanicsville, Maryland. Excellent. After 23 years in the Navy. Go Navy.
Ooh, that's a long tenure.
My buddy Dallas was a Navy guy.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did submarines and all of that.
He was tall to be on a submarine.
Right?
Those guys are not tall.
He should be on here.
My microwave died last night. Ordered one at 6 a.m. from Walmart. Some hot chick knocked on the door driving it with a Honda. Well, that probably had nothing to do with your microwave order, but congratulations.
Big Bear, what's going on, brother?
Dakota, you're pushing it.
Dakota.
4 years in the Navy. Yep, good. Thank you for serving.
Well, we got a bunch of Navy guys in here.
Yeah, it's good.
That's I mean, you never hear anything from the Navy.
Not much.
So the Marine guys
You
are
hear
always loud.
everything.
They're always, you know what I mean?
So there's a saying that my dad says, and that is a sentence you'll never hear. I didn't know he was in the Marine Corps. You'll never
hear that.
Doesn't
Right?
exist.
You'll never hear that, but you never hear Navy guys.
Navy guys are quieter.
Air Force is kind of quiet too.
Air
Yep.
Force, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they're called seamen. Oh, bro, that's not nice.
The Navy created so many of those type of jokes. You have no idea. The Navy guys are cool. Want to build an ultimate 360? What year is your best starting point? I don't think there's a bad one.
The best 360s, the 71, 2, and 3 motors.
The 340 water jacket.
Yeah, they're all built on 340 cores.
I think they did that as late as 75. I think they kept that jacket longer than you might think.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But I know for sure the first 2-3 years
Yeah.
of production.
I was thinking I read that jacket, people have Sonic checked them and actually ran a little longer than the actual production of the 340 before they retooled it. But I don't know.
Basically, not that it's that big of a deal, but on the earliest 360s, you can go a full 100 over on them.
Yeah, Hoosier said, how more nickel, less core chip. The short answer though is there's not a bad year of 360 to build. They are all worthy foundations, any of them. I would have no problem building a 500 horsepower mill on just any old 80s junkyard 360.
Denver Slusher. I don't want to know how you got that number. What cars do you guys own?
All of them.
I have an 012 Camry and
An 012.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about picking up a one of those
Honda Fit.
the Honda Fit. Yeah,
That works. Bullnose Garage.
I hear they run those cars down into the 15s.
John Disk. Did you get in the Capitol building? John Disk is about 90% politics and 10% cars, but that's okay. Yeah, at Zero's twin 68 darts. Zero emailed me a picture of those two darts. Have you seen them?
I have not.
I've got to show you that.
You have it on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
So let me see Zero's darts.
Hey, Zero, can we show your darts on here? He's not the Chris Rock. He's the opposite. Yeah, he's short and pale. That's okay.
Look at somebody called you John Milner.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Am I going to the Nashville riot? I am the Nashville riot.
Hey, Bump Stick. So I've sent you 2 replies, and this is the 3rd reply. We went with steel, and we did not do it for reasons of strength. Those aluminum planetaries would have lived forever in this car. We went with steel because we wanted to get the lower first gear. That car needs all the gear it can get, and that was the reason for it. It weighs almost 3 pounds difference, and that's on the scale. It's about 2 pounds and 14 ounces. That's how much extra rotating weight you have to eat to get that. But it'll make up for it.
We need the gear.
If he could run a 513 gear in that car, no question, I wouldn't have even entertained using the steel planetaries.
No, I'm limited to 410s because that's all that's manufactured for that rear end.
If anything ever changes and Tony says, I'm going to go all out, I'm going to put some tree climbing gears in this, I'll retool the transmission and we'll put something.
There are no tree climbing gears available for it. 410 is it.
Not for that housing. If you were to change the housing.
Oh yeah. But even at that, okay. So if I went to an 8 1/4, right? I'm limited to 456s.
Zero says we can show his cars.
Okay, cool.
This is cool. This is really cool. Oh, while it's still up on my screen. This is how we transported the transmission down here. If you can see that. So put it on the seat. It's completely clean. There's no reason I can't put it on the seat. And seat belted it in, and down the road we went. Let me pull up Zeros, because that was really cool.
Pinto, Pacer, or Gremlin if you had to choose one. Oh man, that's that. I'd have a hard time with that. I like them all.
Here,
I like the Pacer.
There is Zeros and his Ladies Ride.
Oh, sweet.
Look at that. Hey, Zero, yours is the white one, right? I'm thinking. And Zeros has a 318, and his old ladies has a slant 6. But they are nice looking rides.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Very nice and clean.
I want to see the other one. Is it better shot of
That's
the
the
other one?
only one I had. There's the rear profile there.
Very nice, Zero.
Yeah, it's a sweet ride.
Yeah, you got some nice wheels there.
And then engine is very super clean. I really like it.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it is. And it's Tony approved because you can pull a valve cover without moving a plug wire.
But why does that have the alternator on the wrong side?
I think it's a mirror image. Or yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. It was flipped because of
But
it.
I really like that. It's very clean.
Bro, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm really impressed. It's beautiful.
Good stuff.
Now I got to go work on my daily drivers.
And that is Zero. Unless he wants me to show the folks him, that is Zero himself. I had no idea what he looked like.
Unbelievable. Look, he's shooting us the bird. We love you, Zero. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at now? What ballast resistor do I recommend with the MSD Blaster 2 coil and RNG CU box? Oh, God. Would you use a ballast resistor with that? No, you wouldn't use a ballast resistor with that.
Yeah, no, not with that one.
No, the blaster coil. Does the blaster coil say use with external resistor? Because if it doesn't, don't. Oh, wait a minute. No. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Because they're not assuming you're going to put it on a
Well, he
Chrysler
said the
product.
orange box. didn't he?
But the ballast resistor isn't for the box.
Oh,
the ballast resistor
yeah.
is for the
He
coil.
said he's just using the coil of the orange box, not the MSD box. That's what I was had in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Now, you don't need it with the MSD box.
Just use the stock ballast resistor.
Yeah.
You think about it. If there's no load on it, there's no draw. You know what I mean? So just throw it in there.
When I floor the pedal, nothing happens. Is it my car? 89 Dodge 318 V8.
Could be a bad accelerator pump. Could be a timing way retarded.
Well, when you say nothing happens, describe the nothing.
Thank you, Ryan Fitzpatrick. The out-of-the-box thinker, 12-volt hydrogen. What? For a car check YouTube. What is he talking about?
Something very dangerous.
Yeah, hydrogen. 12-volt hydrogen. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I can look it up after we're done with this.
Sounds like something Sammy Miller would ride. I built a 318 with something 64 Dart 410s. Okay.
Todd DeNeo, Zero. I prefer 4-doors. They are more convenient and better priced. Absolutely, that's why I love 4-doors.
It's interesting because young people now grew up with 4-doors. Everything has 4-doors. They don't have the stigma. My generation, you had 2-doors and too many.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
the older guys don't get it. They don't have they don't understand.
Zero says we can show him.
Those days are over. Where it's like, oh, it's not cool because it's got too many doors or whatever.
This is at Zero.
Doing some fancy cylinder head work.
He's doing some work. This is the guy who gives you the axe when Fubar and I and Ari do not. He lurks and he axes.
Oh, a lot of grinds at the bottom of that bad boy. Fifteen cycles. I had my 87 Fifth Avenue, pedal to the floor, nothing happens, just wait 2-3 minutes on the highway. Oh, you might have a fucking clogged cat.
Yeah.
You might have a clogged catalytic converter. Does it sound? Do you get a whistling noise? Do you get a smell under the car?
Pull over and let it idle for a minute and take off and see if it's got more power.
Well, the easiest way to tell with that, okay, is you're driving along. Let's just say you're driving 50 miles an hour, right? And you give it gas and it doesn't go anywhere, right? When as you take your foot off the gas, does it speed up? Because that's generally right away you'll know you got like a clogged exhaust system, a clog in the exhaust system. It's generally a cat. If as you're taking your foot off the gas, it'll start to speed up. That'll tell you right away.
You can also watch your vacuum gauge on your engine. If it just sits there and perpetually drops, it's generally a clogged exhaust.
So, yeah,
That's another way if you have
if you have a vacuum gauge.
If you have a vacuum gauge, yeah.
Olive likes wagons. To me, if it's got all those doors, it should have cargo space. I love them all. Doesn't matter to me. Wagon, 2-door, 4-door. I don't count doors. I don't.
Oh, there's Andy Wood. Andy Wood.
Andy Wood.
He says I'll have a souvenir. So I was filming Andy and his brother passing me in that truck at the very instant that engine grenaded. And it was a horrible thing to hear. So I told Andy, save you a souvenir. So
What are the emission laws in Tennessee? Emission laws?
yeah.
If the car is newer than 1975, they want to see a catalytic converter on it. That's it.
They want to see the appearance of a catalytic converter under.
Yeah, they have a mirror and they stick the mirror underneath, and if they see a catalytic converter, you're good to go. That's only for 75 or newer. And cars, they don't count trucks.
And he's going to make Casper Gregory. Yes, he is.
Tony, have you defected to GM with the caddy shirt? Greatest. No, a customer, one of our viewers sent me a few of these. Early on, when we first got started with the channel, and they're just really comfortable shirts. So no, but yeah, Dell's Cadillac. They were in New York.
Oh, there's Barry.
Emissions, hell, they don't even have license plates in Tennessee. We don't have front plates, we have back plates.
We have front license plates, and my dad insists that the reason we have front license plates is to keep people from running a Confederate flag license plate on the front. That's that's his theory.
John Disc, should I put an electric motor in a 64 Beetle or keep it stock?
I'd keep it stock just because I love those things. I love the VW Beetle. That is a study in simplicity and stuff that works.
Tony, what is the red line on a stock 225 slant 6? You'll never find it. You know, the valve springs. The valve springs are used in those engines are like the same ones they use in the big pens. If you ever took one of those pens apart. So yeah, no, it's like, don't worry about the red line. It just stops revving. Don't worry about it.
Andy's asking if we went to wide ratio. The answer is yes. I'm going to try to help that poor car get off the line. What I want to know is what the weight difference is, and I did not weigh that transmission yet, so I'd like to weigh it.
I can weigh it.
Yeah, we'll weigh it.
When I watch Cold War Motors, I'm surprised at how many hoops the guys jump through to get the cars to pass inspection. Where are they located? I don't even know where they are. I mean, I know the channel is a great channel, but I don't know where they are.
Bulldoze Garage said he pulled a gold-colored cam out of a 318. How hot did that thing get? It's about 500 degrees to go gold.
Something like that, yeah.
You may want to check the lubrication that's getting.
Let's see. They're in Canada, yeah. Canadistan, as Peg calls it. Yeah. Baron, what's going on, Baron? You cause all kinds of trouble, Baron. You have no idea of the shit that I got going on over here, Baron. Baron, you with your pictures.
The VW Beetle with a Subaru Boxer engine. Okay, I know people do that.
Would a Hemi rat roaster intake work with EFI? Not well at all. That's not unless you go with like a direct port thing. Then you guess you have to plumb it inside the manifold. I don't know how you go about that, but no, I would not use a rat roaster for that.
Sammy Kinman, you missed my message. How did you send it?
Nashville has one of the highest murder rates in the nation. You could have fooled me.
Okay.
Mark Hine, you like the content. Well, thank you so much for recognizing that. Yeah, direct port. I still don't think I would do that. The rat roaster manifold. Have you ever been inside a rat roaster manifold? Because it's just an empty tub. You've got the runners. They cross each other. That's just fine. But oh man, I think I would use something that has a more directed flow. You could try it.
Joe Jackson, it's interesting. He acts like he doesn't know my name, but he knew my name well enough to ban me. I've made one post on his channel about the transmission, but yet he blocked me.
So, but back to that rat roaster thing. The rat roaster, I've used rat roasters. I've had a couple of them. I actually had a rat roaster crossfab. But the thing with those manifolds, there's no bottom end. I mean, zero. You know, they start working at around 3,500, 4,000 RPM. So that's not a good manifold to work with.
Ray is asking if $440 to have a windshield installed in a 91 Dodge van is a ripoff. Ray, can you pull a windshield? Memphis is disgusting. Yes, it is.
Zero didn't like that though.
I was calling like it is.
Should I run an old school Holley 4-barrel or an Autolite 4100 on my 390 FE? I wouldn't use the Autolite. I would use the Summit carburetor. The Summit is the same as the Autolite, but it has the Holley accelerator pump. Use the regular Holley vacuum secondary pod. The 4100 is a surprisingly good carburetor.
I don't know anybody who has an Autolite carburetor running and working.
Yeah.
They're just so finicky.
But the basic design is good.
Yeah, but they're finicky, and you got to really want one to make it work.
What was Darren saying there? Too many soft people tell you they're weak, no real men left. No, Baron, you caused me all kinds of trouble, all kinds of grief with my woman folk. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it another time. Will 340 valve springs work on a 225? Yes, they will. They fit the cylinder head pocket exactly. Epi's Chop Shop. You're going to attempt to knock out a garage burnout this week, but you can't top the chicken. No, you cannot top the chicken burnout. I'm sorry.
That's
a YouTube first. I'm surprised I didn't get 75, 80 million views on that.
You should have.
I should have.
That should have crossover.
The fucking Baby Shark video has 4 billion views. I don't know how my chicken burnout.
No kidding.
I had that like on continuous loop last night.
Ray said he'll get it done for $440. So I had to put a windshield in my compact recreation vehicle, and I called the junkyard. He said, yeah, we have a glass guy that comes here once a week and takes them out. He didn't have a glass guy that takes them out. He said, actually, we don't have anybody to take them out. But if you want to take it out, you know, I'll sell it to you cheap if you can get it out. And I got it out. I took it out and put it in on the spot.
Paul Diamond, more Roadrunner rids. That car is awesome. Thank you, but you're not going to see that car again for probably until this summer or the fall of this year. We have other cars we got to work on. Uncle Nardani saw the chicken walker burnout video. Yeah, that's Trudy. You know, I tell you, she impressed me. I didn't think she'd master it so quickly, but man, she did. Can I run 323 gears? Is Eamon Tyrell. Can I run 323 gears in my 8 1/4 with 30-inch tires on my D100 without hurting my 904? Well, yeah.
Piano wire and
yeah,
two
you want
sticks
to come
to get a windshield out. You can, but there's a lot of the later
that
the car
doesn't work
is,
on.
There's too much stuff to get hung up on these newer cars. I mean, you can do it. It's not easy.
That piano wire won't work on the vintage Mopars that use a gasket. The piano wire thing only works on the glue-in gas or the glue-in windshields. Um,
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say.
Did you use a lighter throttle spring so Tritty could push the throttle? No, she worked the actual, no, she had no problem with it.
We need to help all the craftsmen out there who drive the Ford F-150. Well, first of all, they're driving an F-150. They chose to drive an F-150. But hey, listen, I just helped somebody with F-150. We put floors in it. Got a couple of builds going on in my shop, wondering if I should get a camera. The answer is yes. Do it.
Yes. If I could do it, anybody could do it.
You
And
should
that's
do it.
anybody, and he just did
Yeah,
it. You know, he's doing it.
Just turn the thing on and just do something in one take and put it up.
Yep.
And that you'll get better from there.
How does one enlist in the UTG nitrous school? Oh, by the way, thank you, ACC. You shouldn't have to that. I'd like to learn the ways of nitrous to use in my 318 build. I am not, see, that's the thing. I'm a nitrous novice. I'm a nitromethane guy. I know nitromethane like the back of my hand. Nitrous oxide is new to me, other than like a couple of experiences I had back in the 80s, which were very bad. I have no practical experience with nitrous whatsoever. So I'm learning as I go along myself, which is one of the reasons why I'm so cautious about spraying on Battle Rocket yet, because I want the car to be absolutely perfect and sorted and know exactly what it's going to do and what it wants before I start spraying it, because I don't want to confuse myself. But no, actually, nitromethane is my forte. Unfortunately, there's no place to do that anymore. I mean, it's like it's all gone.
These Ford 360s were all built as a 2-barrel. Okay. I don't know much about Ford's 360. I mean, I know plenty of people have had them, but
James Howard, yeah, bro, I love nitro too. Nitro is awesome, but there's no place to use it anymore. I mean, like literally, the world of nitro is just completely dried up.
yeah, I mean, the only place running it is NHR right now, isn't it?
They don't really run anymore. I think NHR is done. I think they're
IHRA didn't. IHRA didn't bring it back.
Hopefully, eventually, it finds its way into the world of the outlaw unlimited.
That's where it would really flourish.
I was talking to the guy Dominator. This is like about a year ago, and he was talking about he was having issues with pistons and whatnot. And I told him,
It's got a Chevy motor in that thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was talking about why he can't go to a Hemi, why he doesn't want to bother with a Hemi. Well, there are people out there like Doc Baker that runs a Hemi. He makes more horsepower and knows what to do with. And I told him, I says, nitro, just run fucking nitro in the thing. It's cheaper and easier and simpler than anything those guys are doing out there today.
Well, now, Andy's talking about nitrous, and Andy knows a lot about nitrous. Tony's talking about nitromethane.
Yeah, nitrous, right. I'm a nitromethane guy, not a nitrous guy.
Yeah. Hey, Bump Stick, do you have a smart